Classic conversations with JT and Low. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. Classic conversations with JT and Low. Classic conversations with JT and Low. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. Classic conversations with JT and Low. You never know which way the rhetoric. Classic conversations with JT and Low. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. Classic conversations with JT and Low. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna. Classic conversations with JT and Low. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. Classic conversations with JT and Low. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. Classic conversations with JT and Low. Classic conversations with JT and Low. You never know which way the rap. Classic conversations with JT and Low. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. Classic conversations with JT and Low. Classic conversations with JT and Low. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. Classic conversations with JT and Low. You never know which way the rhetoric. Classic conversations with JT and Low. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. Classic conversations with JT and Low. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna. Classic conversations with JT and Low. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. Classic conversations with JT and Low. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. Classic conversations with JT and Low. Classic conversations with JT and Low. You never know which way the rap. Classic conversations with JT and Low. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. Classic conversations with JT and Low. Classic conversations with JT and Low. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. Classic conversations with JT and Low. You never know which way the rhetoric. Classic conversations with JT and Low. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. Classic conversations with JT and Low. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna. Classic conversations with JT and Low. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. Classic conversations with JT and Low. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna. Classic conversations with JT and Low. Classic conversations with JT and Low. You never know which way the rap. Classic conversations with JT and Low. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. Classic conversations with JT and Low. Classic conversations with JT and Low. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. Classic conversations with JT and Low. You never know which way the rhetoric. Classic conversations with JT and Low. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. Classic conversations with JT and Low. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna. Classic conversations with JT and Low. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. Classic conversations with JT and Low. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna. Classic conversations with JT and Low. Conversations with JT and Lo. You never know which way to read. Classic conversations with JT and Lo. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. Classic conversations with JT and Lo. Classic conversations with JT and Lo. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. Classic conversations with JT and Lo. You never know which way the rhetoric. Classic conversations with JT and Lo. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. Classic conversations with JT and Lo. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. Classic conversations with JT and Lo. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. Classic conversations with JT and Lo. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. Classic conversations with JT and Lo.
Hey, yo, y'all know what time it is. It is 8:30-ish. Wait, we're going to go with that. It's 8:30-ish. It is time for Classic Conversations with JT and Lou.
It is.
We up in here tonight. Got some great conversation we're about to have with you folks out there. Want y'all to be a part of the conversation. 404-500-1605. I got it right
Look
on
at
the first
JT
time.
on the
Ain't
first
done that
time.
in a minute. Ain't done that in a
Impressed.
minute.
Good job, sir.
Didn't think about it. Just went ahead and let it flow. Let it happen. Like I said, we got some great conversation for you tonight. As you can see, to my right, to your left, as you're looking at the screen, got a special guest in the building.
Yep.
He's not a stranger to the show. He's been on the show before. He's not a stranger to the microphone. He's not a stranger to the camera. This is the guy, the myth, the legend, Saga Boss.
What up, though, brother?
How you doing, man?
Man, I'm good, brother. I'm good. Living.
Yeah,
Still
that part.
breathing.
That part right there.
Got to get used to this weather again, though.
Yeah. We know we'll talk about that. Well, you know, down in them sunny streets. And as I sit here to my left, y'all know him as AKA Low Down, AKA Mr. Sit Down at the Uptown, AKA Angelo. How you doing, brother?
I am wonderful, my brother. I am wonderful. No complaints at all.
Now, you remember last week, I was having a conversation in regards to coaching changes and all this other type of stuff. But as you can see this week, his brother is adorned in Pittsburgh Steelers paraphernalia. See, that's what happens when you can go to the game and you sit there and watch your guys. Get a really, really big win. How you feeling about that, bro?
So, now, to know me is to know I always have on something Pittsburgh every day. So, it's not just because we won. However,
Since you brought it up.
I am excited about the win, especially after freezing out there in the cold. As I left the stadium, JT, you know that when they do the little thing where they can freeze your feet, or little cartoons, and your feet be like bricks. That's what my feet felt like when I left the stadium, man. I felt like I was walking bricks, man. My feet were completely frozen. But other than that, I was good. You know what I mean? I wrapped up. Alec was laughing at me on the way to the hotel. You got all them clothes on. I said, you gonna see. It's one thing to run in and out. It's another thing to be standing outside for 4 straight hours. Yeah. You gonna see why I got all these clothes on. Yeah, he saw. But yeah, man, I'm excited about the win. We needed that really bad. You know, even with the so-called controversy, I don't care. I have no sympathy for that team up there, so it is what it is.
No sympathy.
Zero.
I actually had a great sports weekend myself. My Tar Heels won, and my Giants didn't play, so we didn't lose.
Didn't lose, huh?
So there's that part.
You know y'all lost.
They still lost, right?
Y'all
Still
lost on the bye
off
week.
week.
You know, I just recognized, too, I was seeing that we're actually playing the Commanders this coming up weekend.
That should be interesting.
You know, we're 2-11, and they're 3-10. That's crazy.
Should be a great game.
Yeah.
And Jaden's going to be out again.
Yeah. Making it give us more of a chance. We might have the same record when we leave up out of there. See how quickly, because, the Commanders came in this year thinking, yeah, we about that.
Yep.
And
Yep.
they about to have the same records that we have in a minute. In a minute.
Well, since y'all brought up sports and your sports weekends, I think I had a wonderful sports weekend. My Knicks are working this year.
Knicks are looking
They
good.
putting in work this year, and hopefully tonight my Eagles get the dub.
Yeah, I need Saquon to do his thing.
I do
because-
too, because he playing like a giant right now.
Yeah.
He playing like he was playing in New York right now, and I don't like it.
Patrick
That's fine.
Mahomes.
He been missing in action now. He been MIA.
Our offensive line hurt is partial, and then the play calling is partial, and then
Hey,
How you feel about your since you brought up your Eagles, the quarterback, receiver, all the controversy? Do you think that's really affecting them at this point?
I think honestly it's not, in my opinion.
It's not affecting them.
Nah, I don't think so. I think it's more what the media is putting out there. Because even last week when he threw a touchdown pass to A.J. Brown, if they were beefing, they wouldn't have celebrated together.
You think?
I don't. If we beefing, I throw you a touchdown. I just threw you a touchdown. I wouldn't have ran to the end zone and we celebrate and dap up, and I wouldn't. I don't think I would have did that. I think it is some friction.
Okay,
Because
okay,
he's not getting the
okay,
ball enough.
okay.
But then when he started getting the ball and we lost, he ain't tweeting. He ain't reading no book. He just wanted his touches.
Yeah. I was gonna ask you. Like I don't think there's a real beef either, but I do think there's friction. I think that's a good word for it. He wants the ball.
He wants the ball.
And I think that's what it boils down to. And but Jalen just doesn't force balls. You know what I mean? But he also has missed a lot of open targets.
Yeah, last week the pass he threw behind Smith, he had Goddard going up the middle, wide open by himself.
Yeah.
And if he would have hit Smith going across the field, he'd been gone.
Yeah.
So it's little stuff.
Yeah.
But he takes accountability. That's what I like about him.
Yeah.
He'll never put the blame on nobody.
Yeah,
That's
he
facts.
does do that.
That's facts.
I think I've always thought that Jalen was a great leader.
Right.
He's not really ever going to give you eye-popping stats. He usually gets you wins.
Unless he has to.
And that's what you should do. You know
You know what I'm saying? 2 Super Bowls he gave eye-popping stat. That's what I said. Unless he has to. Right. He did. He would have been
He got
MVP.
great stats.
The first Super Bowl, he would have been MVP had he not fumbled that ball and they won. He would have been MVP. And in the second Super Bowl, he makes the throws. When he needs to throw for 300, he throws for 300.
Right.
I mean,
but when I'm saying eye-popping stats, I'm talking about
consistently. No,
yeah, that's the part. But I mean, I like Jalen Hurts' game. I just think that sometimes people expect for him to throw for 400.
he's not that quarterback.
He's not that
he
guy.
can, but
But he's
like he
capable.
said, I think it was the end of last year, they let the chains off and he had freedom. If like they want him to play a certain way and he tries to play that way and get the win. However, he got to get it. If he got to rush for a couple, he go get it. Like you said, when he needed to throw and some drop them dimes, he be there. But then sometimes it just be off, and it look like bad chemistry. It's just I don't know.
Well,
But long
he's
as
one of my
they-
fantasy quarterbacks, man. He get me my points every week, so I don't care. I don't know what they talking about. I don't know what they talking about.
My fantasy quarterback killed me last night, or at least his receivers did. Patrick Mahomes.
Oh, he just threw an interception though. Cat dog. Just as I talk about
they
my
got it
fantasy
back
points.
though. Look, he got it back. My bad. We said we wasn't gonna get caught up.
Right.
And there we go.
I'm sitting over here like, don't look.
That's my fault. It happened as I looked up. I saw the interception. I was like, "Dad." As I said it, he threw an interception.
He's been good with that too. Not turning over the ball.
He doesn't turn over the ball a lot. That's fact.
Not at all. Not at all. What we got up here? Wait. Oh, Frank, how you gonna tell me that on Monday before Saturday?
What Frank talking about?
They going up Chapel Hill to see them play against South Carolina. South Carolina upstate. Which
You going with Frank and Steve and Troy again? I know all I went last year to a game.
yeah, you can't let me know on Monday that y'all going on Saturday. Oh man,
That's what people do when they really didn't want you to go, JT.
that's what it is. That's what's happening.
I'm starting some stuff with Frank because he always starting with me. See that's how I do you, JT.
I sent you the message, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, we looking good, Frank. We looking real good. I just want to keep the noise down. Just keep improving quietly.
The Wolverines looking good.
Yeah, the Wolverines do. Yeah, Wolverines do look good. I give that. That Jordan insignia will do that to you. But yeah, they are. Michigan does look good. They got my point guard. I still wish we had him, but we working. We working. All right, man. Let's get this thing going. Of course, Diddy and the documentary. We're gonna get to that. No, that's what everybody ready to talk about. But wanted to talk about, last week we was gonna try and get into it, but we, talked about 45, 47. So I figured we'd go ahead and get this in real quick. Real Housewife of Atlanta, Portia Williams, has come out and showed that she's in a relationship with a woman right now, And I saw a lot of stuff on Facebook, a lot of people saying that's what's happening right now. Women are now dating women, and there was a whole bunch of different reasons given. So I wanted to, I wish that, our resident young lady, she's not here tonight though, but would love for her to be here to answer some of this. So ladies, everybody that's out there on the feed, please answer this. Why do you, of course, if you're not going this route, of course you can't talk about you, but what's your opinion? Why do you think that women are now looking at alternative relationships in regards to being in a relationship with a woman, a lesbian relationship, instead of being in a relationship with a man? And gentlemen, chime in also.
Well, it's not new, for one. So I think, and I've asked this, like I have females in same sex relationships in my family, and sitting around laughing, talking. How you end up on that side of the fence, like
Right?
And from what I was told is because we know how to treat each other, or how they want what they want, and they're not getting it from a man, so. Or you got and I, like I said to her, they cheat, they get violent. Like it ain't just
Right.
from a man that you'll get that, but when it comes to the ways they want to be treated, or understanding, that was the answer I got.
And I've in my days asking that question, I've gotten that also, basically saying that a woman knows what a woman likes.
Mm-hmm.
So a woman would know what to give to a woman. So of course, I'm like, men know what men like. I don't think that we know how to give that to another man.
How long ago was that question? How long ago did you pose this question?
That's why I wanted, how does that? I've heard that.
So I'm gonna
that's
tell you,
grown.
I'm gonna tell you something very disgusting, and it's hard for me to say this. So let me get my bearings together. But there's a guy. I remember it was during the who was throwing their party? Oh, Boosie, Clay, R.I.P. brother Clay, brought in Boosie to a birthday party. Other side. No, the other side. He had a birthday party at the club, right? And there was this guy there, and the guy asked me about doing parties and like sex toy parties. The guy was talking about it and said how big he does one every year, how big it was.
Not the deep breath.
That's what I'm laughing.
Because he got to talking about the people that he's giving classes to in terms of how to give oral sex to men. The guy, because you said your point was about guys.
Yeah, right. So the guy was
He was giving.
He's the instructor.
He's the instructor.
wow.
I was stunned, like I am now. I'm still like, but he's the instructor. But here's the caveat to this. He said, and this is what his exact words were. He said, I see you looking at me crazy. He said, but you'd be surprised if I show you my phone, the number of who these people are that I give classes to. And the women of their husbands or boyfriend and all that stuff, because really giving the classes to the women on how to perform better on their husbands. And I was just like, whoa.
But why are you the instructor, sir?
That's but it was I didn't even thought about that junk until you just said the statement about men don't do that. And I'm like,
Well,
yeah, actually, there's something to do. I'm like, yeah. And he said, you can't get, he said his junk is sold out in advance. And he showed me he's going to people's houses, mansions. I'm talking about, bruh. So, yeah, it's a real thing. It's a real thing.
wow.
Well, could it be? Yeah, and I got to get from there. I saw a lot of females on social media basically saying that, and it's a lot of women that have been living longer. I'm not going to say that's been living longer that are doing this because they're saying that they can't get what they need from a man because they're saying that men have it so easy right now that they're not willing to give what needs to be given to one woman. So basically there's a shortage of good men out there is what a lot of the women were saying. What do you guys think of that?
I think that's an excuse to say there's a shortage. It's not. You're just looking at the wrong people. Period. Look for something different. If you look, if like, and I'm not throwing no shots, no shade, no nothing, but a lot of women, if you look at their relationship cycle, they always get the same type of guy. He just looks different, but everything else about them is the same. Step out and find something else. I'm not saying step outside of your race or your religion. You can, but look for something different. Change what you
Actually
are attracted to.
A lot of times they look alike.
Right. Especially when they got locks. Locks and tattoos.
Yeah.
One short, one tall. That's all. But change how they say it when it comes to food, expand your palate. Then there might not be a shortage.
Interesting.
Very interesting because, very interesting. I've always had a pretty diverse palate myself. It's never been like zoned in. A couple of things that had to be there, but it's never been just like zoned in right here, right there, and that's what it had to be. That's a good one.
I agree that it's not anything new. Like you said earlier, this is not a new thing. I think now it's just more open and accepted. It's more visible. But, girls to women, or girls to young ladies to women, I think there's always been a level of, I won't say always, for a lot of them, there's been some kind of curiosity.
Mm-hmm.
There's been, a lot of girls, young ladies, go to college. That's where they do most of their experimenting at.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Experimental phase.
You hear a lot. You hear a lot of that. I mean, that's a real thing. You hear a lot of them. They experiment when they're in college. You know what I mean? They try different things, and but the one thing I've seen, and this is why Dwayne has Dwayne brought this up years ago.
Sure did.
When we first started doing this podcast, how he would never allow his daughter to participate in team sports, and we always like, man, that's crazy, man. What you know what I mean? And I tell him all the time. I said, boy, Dwayne, I understand. I tell him all the time.
Yeah.
I understand now. because I see it firsthand. I see firsthand the recruitment process.
It is a grooming process.
It's a
It's a grooming process.
And but and it's so true. I see it firsthand, and it's interesting.
Yeah.
You know, so I think a lot of those reasons they experiment, try different things, or go over, and then it's always they say there's a shortage of men. I don't think that's the case. You made a great point earlier. It's all about what you're looking for, where you're looking for it at, what your needs, desires, whatever are. And a woman kind of, because she's a woman, and women are just different from us. They think differently than we do. You know what I mean? They know what another. They know how to get to that sensitive spot. They understand it. So it's one of those things, man.
With that, you know what I don't get though? Okay, never mind.
No, I saw it in your face.
Never
Go
mind.
ahead. Whatever it is.
I'll leave it alone.
No, I saw it. Saga going to be Saga. Go ahead. Yeah. Saga's about to be Saga.
So I mean, I don't know if they want to chime in or what, but why is it for some of the women that do choose that relationship? Why they go get females that look just like us? And I ain't talking about just, they got a low haircut.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the dreads, the sagging of the pants, the gold fronts.
Matter of fact, look more like us.
Than we
We do.
Especially nowadays.
Yeah.
Right.
That's a good one. Uh-oh.
I understand when women have had a tragic moment earlier on in life where it makes them afraid of men and, molestation and things like that of that nature. But they still want the feel of a man, It's like they block themselves in the trauma and think all men are bad or all men blah, 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 just because this has happened to them. But they still feel for that because yin and yang is real and man and woman is supposed to be together. So you can't necessarily deny your innate of who you are, But everything else is psychologically crazy.
You said
Psychologically crazy. Hashtag.
And that's it's funny that she said. I was actually thinking back, way back. I've actually seen the grooming process, and I saw this, like you said, years and years and years ago.
And that went from being quiet to being very bold.
I mean, I saw it. I'm saying I've seen a woman basically groom another female that had no intentions of being with women, to where she was following this woman around like she was a pet. I've seen it. Now, this female didn't look like us, but she walked like us. She played basketball like us, and she kind of talked like us, but she didn't look like us. She looked like a female, but she was, she was
Very masculine.
Yeah, she had all of the masculine traits, but she wasn't a big, female or whatever. But I've seen the grooming take place, and they strong with it, boy. They strong with it. They when they say they gonna get it, yeah, they go at it.
And they so quick to jump to fight us.
It's crazy. It's that psychological.
That's the crazy part. And they be quick to
That's
tell
a
you,
psychological trait.
and they quick to tell you, I'll take your girl.
Oh yeah,
And mean it.
and mean it.
Yeah.
This happened to me this year. We was invited to a birthday party, me and my wife. And 3 women came and sat at the table we were at. And they was singing. I'm thinking they just enjoying the song. Everybody's singing. But I noticed, as I'm looking around, all 3 of them is staring at my wife. Wait a minute, time out. What you looking at? Why is you singing to her?
Like she dessert, huh?
So strong. Why you singing to her so strong? What's wrong with you?
Hilarious.
She got up to go get something to eat, and one of them approached her and was like, "I've been watching you since you walked through the door."
You see that man with her?
That's what she said. You ain't
And that's
you ain't
another
see me
thing.
sitting next to my husband.
Disrespectful.
And the other girl told me at the table, "I'll take her from you."
Oh, that's
And I said, "Oh, really?"
And see, and that's the thing.
Try it.
Now,
Wow.
if we sitting at the table and a dude said something like that, and we jumped up and slapped him, you wouldn't be wrong because he just disrespected you.
Right.
But if a woman come and does that,
What's I supposed
What
to do
you-
in the
what you gonna
right.
do?
And I laughed it off and looked to see the expression on my wife's face, and I'm glad she gave the what that look. Like if it was more of a interested look, like hold on, baby, we need to go to the bathroom and talk. We need
He said,
we need
"I'm
to have a
glad-
conversation.
Glad you get a look I was looking for.
right.
Right, but but it's crazy how bold it is. Like, I guess shout out to the girl that waited till she got to the table to get the food because she went and whispered in her ear, "Hey,
Instead
I've
of
been
the one
watching
that
you
was
all
sitting
night."
right, instead of the one that was sitting right in front of you.
No, it was two, and one was on this side, one was on this side.
Oh, they was
so I felt like I was playing.
they was
watching
strategic.
tennis.
They was
I'm like
strategic.
this, and they both singing to her, and they both literally told me they would I'll take her from you. And in my head, I'm like, I don't hit women, but you finna get socked. You finna get socked. But they meant it.
Yeah, that's interesting, man. Because you hardly, like you said, you hardly ever see two feminine females. Not saying that you don't.
You do see
you
them,
do
but
see it. You do see
Yeah.
it. But you know, and I ain't mad at none of them. Let me put that out there first. But
I am the two that try to take my woman.
Right.
You know, we had a guy out there at the field again, back to high school girl, but coach now like the dude was crashing out like because the girl said just that. I'll take her, and buddy crashed out like, man, I'll whoop. He said, if you want to act like a man, he said, I'm that one. It's gonna treat you just like you acting. You know what I mean? But
I mean, how now? As Sunshine said, in regards to the trauma, the stuff that happens, you know, I could see that something that happens, you know, whether it's sexual assault, whether it's physical assault, you know, maybe
Family abuse.
something. I can see how that trauma could steer a woman towards staying away from a relationship with a man. I can see that. But usually that's something that carries the whole time. It don't just now you 36, 37 and realize, you know what?
I think I want girlfriend.
Yeah, these dudes just ain't doing it. You know, let me.
no, but that's a woman been in her ear though, and you know, I don't know. I guess a woman have to answer that question, but you just got to ask, you know, if you hear it enough
from other women,
and
That's
you've been damaged and hurt enough.
That's good.
And you've been curious.
That's my point. It's like, at what point does it strike a curiosity bell? Like, there's some women be like, I don't care, I'm never going to
Because
rock. But there's some who be like, you know,
They've always said curiosity kills the cat.
But see, the thing is, and I
literally, huh?
Sorry.
ladies
My
and
bad.
gentlemen, Saga Boss.
My bad.
Kiki said they say women knows how to treat women because they are women and know exactly what women without having to do the guesswork.
And
We got I'm glad we got
Guesswork.
oh, got a caller. Please be a female.
But go, you about to say something? While they,
Oh no, I was gonna, you know, in regards to what you were saying in regards to that, you know, another woman in the ear thinking about it. I think it's now anyway, looking at it, it's more than just about sex. It's more than just about sex because, like you said, now it's not a secret that, you know, women are having sex with each other, especially at younger ages. They're experimenting and they you know, having a great time with it or whatever. But now I think, especially, we're talking about people being in full-blown relationships and looking at having kids and all that type of stuff, you know. That's the ones that, you know, make you wonder what got them to that point.
It's more about, because they're still women. So, you know, a woman's testosterone is never going to match the man's. You know what I mean? So a man is going to always, you know, science has said how much men think about sex versus how women think about it. You know what I mean? So it's going to always be, so a woman who doesn't have that, you're not going to have the same needs and urges as a man because you're still a woman. So she can cater more to that woman's emotional side. You know what I mean? And if you get that emotional side enough, you know, it's possible to break barriers. Go ahead, that caller.
Caller, how you doing? State your name and go with your comment, or just be anonymous and go with your comment.
I think I'm going to go anonymous because I think you all know who I am.
Definitely.
I wasn't going to call in.
Shocking.
But however, I know, right? But however, I deal with this on a day-to-day basis in my profession. A lot of it is psychological. When a lot of my clients, it starts from home. You got to look at the social economic background. You got to look at how did they grow up, and then you start looking at nature versus nurture. A lot of it, when you're dealing with women, is like your guest stated, that they are groomed, and a lot of it is a lot of women that are attracted to women, especially the women that are more manly, have quote unquote unresolved issues when it comes to their father. And so they become attracted still to women, but they're still looking for that validation as a man, from a man. So a lot of times you have to, in therapy, you have to change the mindset. And that starts with cognitive behavior therapy. And a lot of times it's an ongoing process, but it's up to the individual if they want to change. You know, because sometimes they feel safer with a woman versus than with a man. And a lot of times, like Sunshine stated, sometimes it is deeper than that. Sometimes it is rape or DV or intimate or different things with their parents, where they seen their parents grow up with a man kissing a man or kissing a woman or both. So it starts from within. It's something that you all will never understand, because a certain person on your panel, I remember having a conversation with Angelo, and he was like, you'll never understand why a man do the things that they do, because you're a man. And that's the same way you all will never understand how a woman can be attracted to another woman. And then you got to think about pheromones. You got to think about, with women, they know what they want. They know how they like to be touched, soft. You got to think about versus a man. But again, it goes back to your upbringing, what's been put in front of you. And sometimes if you're being groomed or being around a whole bunch of girls and they're always naked when you're playing on a basketball team, and that's all you've been accustomed to. And all you've seen is vagina, 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 breast, 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 even in the home. That's usually what you're going to be attracted to.
True. I'm a lesbian.
Yeah,
That's good stuff.
Great stuff, especially the part about seeking validation. Think about that. That's
Yeah,
deep.
yeah.
You're acting manly to get validation from another man on your manhood.
It
How
goes
Kevin
a
Hart
little
say,
deeper
"Damn."
than that. it it'll take longer for me to explain it to you, but it's a lot that comes with therapy. It's a lot. Um, I don't like telling my clients baggage, but a lot of times when you don't open up and allow someone in, whatever happened in your childhood, you're bringing that along with you. Um, and whatever damage or anything, that trauma that has happened, a lot of times people suppress it. And so I feel safe with a woman than I do with a man because she listens, she communicates. Um, she's not always rah, 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 rah. We're going to do it this way, and that's the way we're going to do it. She opens the door for me. She caresses me. She takes a shower and has everything. She caters to me. Opposed to men, a lot of time you have to tell them how you want to be touched, where to touch you, when to touch you. And we're emotional creatures. So each other feed off of each other because we're females. But it's a lot deeper than that. But you have to think about our genetic makeup, how we think, how we process. Um, and again, I stress that nature versus nurture.
Well, I
That's pretty
can't.
much it.
I would again.
Good stuff.
Yeah, great stuff. But I can tell you this: I do understand how a woman could be attracted to another woman. That part I do understand. It's just, that part I do understand. But no, that was. Oh, I'm stuck on that whole seeking validation thing. You're gonna have me Googling like crazy over the next couple of days.
That's a whole other show right there.
That's some good stuff right there. Now I'm trying to think of some folks that's living that alternative lifestyle. I want to try and get them up here, to, be a guest, but I don't want to ask the wrong person and they actually not living it.
Right.
They'd be like, "What make you think I do that?" Right. Well, your pants and you wear box. My bad. Nah, appreciate that call in. That was so dope. That was good.
And
That's,
then
that's mic
also
drop.
have to look at the family dynamics of things, JT, because you think about Angelo and I talked in depth about a young lady. I guess you could say he was mentoring her, coaching her, and her family, everybody in her family. I guess you could say their preference was the same sex. Um, um,
Wow.
and when you look at family dynamics, and I have to be very careful when I talk to my clients about cisgender or assigned at birth, the language, and I'm still learning. I mean, I'm still learning because you don't want to offend your clients, because some of them are confused, but science teaches us, and as I grow as a therapist and a social worker and dealing with my clients and research, and I'm certified life coach on top of that. You have to learn that everybody is different and everybody thinks different. And sometimes it's very complex. It's not just a conscious decision. Sometimes our brain is just, it's so complex that that's another show that I can come and talk about the brain and how it functions. And when you are dealing in a home that is dysfunctional, then your brain starts to have you as a person acting, you dysfunction. You
Right.
you are out there. being dysfunctional and having toxic relationships, because that's the type of environment that you grew up in. So when you start seeing your dad left because your mom is now sleeping with a woman, and you're actually physically seeing this with your eyes, that your mom is kissing, hugging, loving, and it went from heterosexual to homosexual. Now your brain is changing based off of your age, because with boys, your brain usually does not develop fully until you're like 21. And with girls, we develop so much earlier than you are. And the dynamics of your brain, how it works, and what you see and what you think and how you feel can also be, you can feed off of that on by what you see. Just like being groomed. You start being groomed at home because this is what you see. This is your norm. So if you're around guys and you have heterosexual friends, that's not the norm for you. So we have to be mindful on judgment. Like, oh, she gay because she just want to be gay. No, have to dig deeper and look at different research. And go from there. But that's another show,
You just gave us 4 shows. You just gave us 4 shows.
Because you have to think about it. It now becomes, that's part of their identity. And if you try to change that, you have to look at the circumstances of, this is where depression comes in. This is where people suicide ideation, because they're learning who they are. This is their personal identity. And now you got people over here to the left that's upset with them because they're still trying to find themselves because they're with a woman. And when you're talking about Portia, there's a lot of hurt, because you got to think about when she was, and I hate to say it, Pittsburgh Steelers husband, it was out there that he was
I don't think she hated
in the
to say
closet, and he was going back and forth. So you got to think about her whole, you have to dig to see if she ever healed from public, humiliation, all the stuff that she's gone through on the TV shows. And if she's using this, because when you have been traumatized, a lot of times you just want to go and be with someone who makes you feel safe in that space. So you have to dive deeper to see what exactly is going on. Why is she doing the thing she's doing? Why 1 minute she's with a man, the next minute she's with a woman, 1 minute she's married, next minute she's not, 1 minute she's with her daughter's father, next minute she's not, she's here, she's there, she's everywhere. Again, validation.
Yeah, it sounds like she gotta love herself. It sounds like she's looking for love from everybody else instead of from within. Really,
And
that's where everything starts, with self.
So,
couple of shows
there
right
you
there.
go.
Yeah, you got January and half of February booked up. You good?
I'm telling you. Yeah, that was some good stuff right there. And the crazy thing is, that's actually going to kind of bleed into our next subject in regards to the documentary on Diddy, because
Are we there already?
we're gonna go there. We're gonna take a little bit of a break. But what some of the stuff she was saying is some of the stuff that I actually saw looking at the show in regards to nurturing.
Repairman said she probably should have stayed with Cordell, but nah, that was what she was mentioning earlier about Cordell's other lifestyle.
Yeah.
Secret closet. Skeletons.
Yeah.
Double Dutch.
Yeah, he was.
Double.
Double Dutch. Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry. My
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah.
I don't be meaning to
Yeah.
think out loud all the time.
But my last comment, and then I'm done. But I did have some time to call in. I am going to join the show one day. I told Angelo I definitely was coming, but I've been booked and busy. But
That's a good thing.
It's a
But
beautiful
last-
thing.
the last comment, when he came home and he was telling me, about performing fellatio, the guy and teaching, I was just like, what better way to learn than learn from a man? Because a man knows
Huh?
what a man wants.
Huh?
I still can't. It's cringy.
In the words of Scooby Doo,
Yeah.
Okay. Let me give you an example.
no, I'm good.
So,
I'm good.
I promise you.
Turn all the monitors off. I don't want to see nothing.
Promise you. We are good on that one.
You were doing good. You were doing great.
Yeah. No examples. Yeah.
Hit all the plugs.
I wasn't talking. I was
Hey,
not.
we'll take you away.
Yeah.
Listen,
Yep.
it's the
Yeah.
wrong
I
panel.
was not-
He missed the field goal.
I
Like I
was
said.
not talking about the men learning from him. I was talking about the women learning from him.
I'm talking about learning from him.
Period.
He don't got no sister or cousin.
Yeah.
His neighbor.
Yeah.
Where his woman at?
Right. Yeah.
Hey, I lost
You
y'all.
know he
I
got
was on
one
the
of
stage
those.
doing.
Oh, he don't have. He
I
definitely
was
had one
doing
of
good.
those.
I was doing good on the stage, and then I lost the crowd. It's all good.
Nah, you good. You did well enough for us to bypass that. You still good in my book.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah. Didn't even get chills from that. Just got.
I had a hard time bringing it up, man. It was all I had to gather myself. Yeah, it was like.
Listen to the
But
real
next
men
time
in
I
the
will
building.
myself, and I'm trying to get 2 letters in front of my name and 3 letters behind my name.
Okay,
Working on
doctor.
Do your thing.
Keep rocking. Keep going forward.
You got my vote.
I'm looking
You
forward
got
to
mine
it.
too.
For real, for real.
My name is Saga Boss, and I approve this message.
That's funny.
Give you an
But
example.
I'm gonna stay up and watch the show. You all. I'm about time, being on time, because some of us do have to, get up early birds. Some, I do more in a day than some do within their 4 hours whenever they decide to get up. But we're not gonna talk about that. But anywho,
Yeah.
early birds catch the birds.
We appreciate your insight, guys.
sure.
Thank you and good night.
and with her saying the 2 letters in front of her name, if you don't mind, I'd like to take a second to shout out my wife who did get her doctorate this weekend.
Oh, congratulations.
Shout out
Yes.
to Dr. Bay.
Yeah.
Dr. Bay.
Dr. Bay. Yeah.
Love it.
Dr. Bay.
That's what's up.
Yep.
Her
We're
name
proud
is
of you, young
Catrice.
lady.
I call her Bay, but now I got to put some respect on it. So
Put some
it's Dr.
respect.
It's Dr. Bay.
Okay.
That's right. Put some respect on that thing. For sure.
Mm-hmm.
For sure. Appreciate that call in. For real. Let's go over some of these comments. I'm sure that thing should have been popping.
Frank says, sound like she found a way to make a living. Talking about Portia. She wants to live a certain lifestyle and do whatever it takes to maintain that lifestyle, basically what he's saying. Listen to those other women.
Do we
from
know
the
who her
Yeah, some music. Is it a music producer or some type of producer?
are they one of the producers that are out in the public, out in the streets all the time, or are they kind of low key in the back? Because that also can make a difference too.
Yeah.
With her being in front of the camera so much.
She owns like a couple of, is it hair salons or something like that. But I mean, she's doing pretty good for herself, I guess. But like the caller said, that with her, where are we in now? December?
Remember now.
March it might be changed up with
dang.
her. You know, she
March.
She got a timeline on her
she'll
relationship.
probably get
time
through.
limit.
They'll probably
Valentine's Day.
they'll probably
brother.
make it.
Oh
through
yeah, right
Valentine's.
after
But
Valentine's Day.
She's in a relationship with a woman, and if she was in a relationship with a man, I would think they'd break up. But it's a woman; they'll stay together for Valentine's Day, then they'll break up.
That's when she
Well,
gonna
the
find
woman.
out about the other woman.
Kiki says, one of my friends said it's not what you like, it's who you like, which is why some choose women who resemble men. I read that one already.
Catherine.
That's my mom. I'm not reading her comment. I don't even think I can't.
Okay. Never mind. That's not even what that says. I misread that. Don't mind me.
I saw it, and I was like,
Yeah, I can't read that.
We
Thank you.
We'll leave.
She like, it's gonna take me.
Yeah, we're gonna leave Mom alone.
I did not know. I did not know.
All right.
Sorry, Mom.
Repairman said, listen to the other women from the show started a body count. About housewives.
I wonder, is that in their body count?
What? The
Does
women?
that count?
If a woman is having
Is it?
sex with another woman, is that part of their body count?
I don't know.
Do you want me to answer that, or do you want me to answer that? No. Listen to what I'm asking.
He said,
Do you want me to answer
question.
that, or do you want me to answer that?
I think both of you should answer.
Careful what you
Said
wish
both.
for.
Right. And then I'm gonna answer after
I don't know.
that.
I think that depends because with the body count thing, ain't it the penetration?
Exactly.
So it depends.
Yeah.
What color is the toy?
He said,
Being in those shoes before, I would say this is my first time ever thinking about counting a body that never penetrated me.
Right.
So it's kind of, I'm gonna say no.
Interesting.
Yeah. As a body, right? Cause he ain't do what he ain't do to do.
I mean, yeah, you shouldn't.
I kind of wouldn't either.
So you're saying the same thing?
You can't. You can't count that because it's head,
It's
not the
penetration, right? Not the body.
A la body, a la
Head,
body
shoulders,
count,
knees,
huh?
and toes
body. Right.
excluded.
It's called a body count. You can't count getting head if it's not.
Count.
Oh God.
Give him the microphone over there.
Hello.
Because you talk about everybody talk about fluids and all of this type stuff.
Oh, you can spill
if you're
on.
giving-
You can spill the
Nah,
fluid. It's still not a body.
but I was saying, well, I mean, I guess if they bumping cootie cats, that count.
No, that's the strap. The strap. It's the strap.
There's
No,
no
not
penetration.
The, yeah, it's no, not the strap, because they say they be bumping cats. Ain't that the
Oh,
ain't that the term?
Scissoring.
There you go.
So let me ask this question then.
That don't count.
So okay, so it's only
That's
so
like this.
so if it's boy, you stupid. Hey, you stupid. Hey, you stupid. Hey, that's funny. I couldn't even get my junk out when he said, "Hey, that's."
I'm sorry.
So we
I'm
consider.
gonna go home now.
So we consider the toy the strap-ons not penetration. We saying that's not, or it is. So what if it's your first? What's the female's first time?
It is.
and it's with a woman, and she used that. Did she lose her virginity?
It's called.
Well, yeah,
penetration,
she
right?
did. Yeah. Okay, so I'm
Did she?
usually the one giving that if I
Okay.
was
Okay.
to do that.
Said
And,
usually, but if that's funny.
but yeah, I
Okay,
think
go
she
ahead.
should possibly count that as a half, not a whole. Even though,
half
half?
a body.
yeah, like half of,
That count at 12 and a half.
But that
yeah, because it ain't real enough.
Wouldn't that be hard to
Because-
explain though? When somebody be like, "So what's your body count?" I got 9.5. What you
Right.
had? What you had? A little person?
Because think
Nah,
about this.
you
Think about this. But think about this. If a woman has sex with a man and he has a condom, it's penetration.
Yeah.
But basically she's getting the plastic.
No, she's getting the D with the plastic.
Okay.
That sounds
if
like
the woman
the toy.
have sex with the woman that has a strap on.
She's
She's
getting
getting
the
the
D.
plastic.
She getting the
With
D.
the plastic.
With the
With the
plastic.
With the plastic, so
So
she,
why ain't it a body count? Why is it part?
because it ain't a real D. You feel me? It's a woman
No, I
providing
can't
the
feel you.
D.
I can't feel you. can't feel that
They
part.
can barely
I'm just
feel.
trying to figure out if
Please.
You know,
Please.
a woman said that on the show. I heard her say all those. No, I use condoms with all those. They didn't count. She said that
Yeah,
She
that's-
said that didn't count.
because she used condoms,
Yeah,
so it didn't
because-
count.
With the
because
man
supposedly-
or
With a woman. I mean,
With
with,
a
a man.
man.
No, with a man.
Because
she said
supposedly-
no, she a hoe.
Because supposedly
Unfortunately.
it's about the.
That's what she said, though.
the
Unfortunately, I don't know who it was, but I'm
What
sorry,
was it?
woman,
What
if
was
you're
it?
listening
We've
right
had some
now.
people have been talking about the transfer
Transferring
of
the fluids.
of the fluids,
Yeah.
because that means now that you're transferring something from
This
yourself
turned into
into
a real
someone
classic
else.
conversation, by the way.
Okay,
It-
I mean,
we
but
spin it. It just goes classic.
what if you're just having a conversation with somebody and you exchanging auras and exchanging energy? It's not as important as the fluids. It don't count.
I think. Never mind.
It's too abstract.
Y'all gonna leave me alone.
Man, this
But yeah, long story
This is
short,
good
I think
stuff.
if
We gotta
ever
have
you've
another
been
show.
penetrated, whether it was a doll or a person, it
you
counts.
said a dog.
Oh.
I know I said a doll, but I was talking about a strap.
Oh.
About to say.
So that means she can't lose her virginity,
To
even
a
though it
strap
wasn't
on.
a man. It wasn't a
She was
man.
penetrated.
Right.
She was
I
penetrated.
would think so.
Okay.
But then see when if you go there, then you got to go to like that. You got to go deeper down the rabbit hole, and some things are not gonna count, because what about dudes that attack women and use stuff like broom handles or you get what I'm saying? If we say the plastic penetration counts
Right,
as her
does
losing her
that mean-
virginity,
Wow.
That's rape, though.
That is.
but she still was penetrated.
She was.
And I'm not
So that-
I'm not trying to sound
right. But does that mean that her
uh,
virginity has
right,
been
right.
taken? That's
I mean, yeah.
like I'm not trying to sound like I'm not even being funny right now. I'm just saying.
Yeah, that's damn.
How do you take?
Boy,
You get what I'm
this-
saying?
This flip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not. Yeah, I don't.
This
That's
conversation.
But
I don't think we meant to go
This
this way.
conversation flip.
But there is one thing. One thing that may pique y'all's interest. A couple years ago, probably like 4 years ago, actually, there was this woman who lived down the street in some apartments, and another woman was going to work, and this woman took it upon herself to rape this other woman with a dildo. Crazy. The mind is that messed up. She probably been watching her for
Yeah, it's wild.
long enough to fantasize and want the real
Said I cannot with y'all.
Yeah, I saw that.
Lord.
Kiki said, I just don't think women count in body count. Regardless of what's being used. Is that what you're saying? Regardless of what's being used.
They don't count it.
Yeah, they don't because
so
it ain't
you
real
trying
enough.
to say y'all stuck on zero?
Right. Your number don't change during all that time.
When he leave, you reset. Like that don't count. All right, I quit.
Yeah, that's another that's another show. We're gonna have to, that's that guy.
We're gonna call that show The Numbers. I'm coming back. I'm flying back in for the numbers game.
numbers.
That's good, man.
Well, you shouldn't anyway. Well, you shouldn't
Right, it
anyway.
won't be accurate anyway.
I think you should ask.
Yeah, only if you really want to know the answer.
That's only if you really
Only
like
if I'm
it
gonna tell
that
you
much.
the truth, because I'm competitive. If you tell me 7, I'm gonna say 8.
I said I'm competitive.
I won.
That's funny.
Hilarious.
Losing that nigga.
They're gonna be like, well, does college count?
That's a real question they asked too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, you got to show me the footage and let me determine if it count or not. Right, based on the evidence. Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Oh boy, that yeah, okay, yeah, that's another. Yeah, we're gonna write that down. That's a good one. Did you need to? I heard the beat. You good? You Gucci?
So you're just gonna call me out on air?
Yeah,
No, the beat. From
they're
the
going
phone.
I don't even know what you're talking
They're
about.
just going to break. You could
No, I
ask
thought
that.
somebody was
Nah,
calling you.
nah.
Yeah.
Nah,
know that.
I'll be honest. I'll be honest because you know my situation. No.
Okay.
So what had happened was just now, my insulin pump let me know that I got 10 units left I'm being serious.
No, I know you are.
When
I
it gets
know
to
you
a certain,
are.
when it gets to a
I'm just
certain
laughing at
level,
him because he
right? When
Yeah,
it gets to
I
a
tried to
certain
find
level,
out.
it let me know I'm like, when you go into the gas station because your light came on, my light on.
I didn't know where the light was. That's why I was asking.
You ain't see me over here like, oh,
Yeah, I did. That's
this
why I was
thing
asking.
loud. God, this thing, I'm ducking. I'm
What
trying
is
to
that?
tuck it
I know
under
you
my
went all the
belly.
way down.
Forgot I ain't big.
That's funny. Cause I'm about to ask Dwayne what that noise, and I realized it was yours. That's why I ain't say nothing.
That was me, boss.
Yeah, you're right. I did all that. We could have just went to break, huh?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. We're going to break. Be back in 2 minutes. Classic Conversation with JT and Lo.
New phone. Listen, man, I've had iPhone 11 for a long time since iPhone 11 came out.
What?
Yeah, iPhone 11, and I wore it with pride, cause I was like, I'm not getting a new phone every time one of these things come out.
That's fair.
You know, the whole family got better phones than me, and it's okay. So I'm at Sam's, right, and I'm unloading my cart, and my mom calls me. I put it on the speaker until I get my Bluetooth. You look in the parking lot, it was dry to the left, it was dry to the right, it was dry everywhere you could see. My phone's on the back of the trunk. It fell down in the only freaking puddle in the entire area. And that phone went face first. That joke ain't been back on since, man. It went zoop.
So Lord, I'm gonna just go and tell you something. That iPhone 11 decided it wanted to die. It jumped. It jumped ship.
That is funny.
That iPhone 11 was like this. He can't keep pushing me like this.
Ready to find a studio that matches your podcast vision? Located inside Uptown Comedy Corner, our studio just 5 minutes from Atlanta's airport has everything you need. From high-quality equipment to multi-camera setups for live streaming, we've got it all. With 15 plus years of experience, our team ensures smooth sessions with editing and post-production services at an additional cost. Plus, our competitive pricing make it easy for creators of all levels. Contact us at 404-500-1605.
New phone. Listen, man, I've had iPhone 11 for a long time since iPhone 11 came out.
What?
Yeah, iPhone 11, and I wore it with pride, cause I was like, I'm not getting a new phone every time one of these things come out.
That's fair.
You know, the whole family got better phones than me, and it's okay. So I'm at Sam's, right, and I'm unloading my cart, and my mom calls me. I put it on the speaker until I get my Bluetooth. You look in the parking lot, it was dry to the left, it was dry to the right, it was dry everywhere you could see. My phone's on the back of the trunk. It fell down in the only freaking puddle in the entire area. And that phone went face first. That joke ain't been back on since, man. It went zoop.
So Lord, I'm gonna just go and tell you something. That iPhone 11 decided it wanted to die. It jumped. It jumped ship.
That is funny.
That iPhone 11 was like this. He can't keep pushing me like this.
Ready to find a studio that matches your podcast vision? Located inside Uptown Comedy Corner, our studio just 5 minutes from Atlanta's airport has everything you need. From high quality equipment to multi-camera setups for live streaming, we've got it all. With 15 plus years of experience, our team ensures smooth sessions with editing and post-production services at an additional cost. Plus, our competitive pricing make it easy for creators of all levels. Contact us at 404-500-1605.
Conversation with JT and Low. We're gonna get this thing going. As I told you before, we got my man Soccer Bosses in the building.
Yes, sir.
If you've been looking at the show so far, you see that he's really comfortable. You dig? So yeah. Talk about him too.
Comfortable, crazy, whatever you want to call it.
So yeah, man, we had to we talked about it a little bit last week because it was actually coming out the next day. You know, last Tuesday. We was here last Monday, and it finally did come out. The Diddy documentary came out, and boy, oh boy, Frank, you a UNC Tar Heel fan. Wednesday night, Tar Heels was playing. I looked at the first 2 episodes. Tar Heels was coming on in 30 minutes. I actually put the Tar Heels on my tablet and put them in my lap so that I keep looking at this documentary. That's how powerful this thing was to me. That's how powerful it was to me. So listen, I'm just so, what stood out, because me and you seen it. Dwayne, you seen it, right? You seen it? Sunshine, you seen it? Okay.
I've seen a lot of clips
All right, so
on social media, but I haven't
what
seen it.
stood out, what raised questions, and also, do you think that there could be some lessons that's learned from this thing in regards to parents steering their kids within this entertainment industry?
Good. That last one is tough. The staring the children's.
Yeah, because there was a lot of things that were done in the name of making it, in the realm of making it. Because, let's face it, everybody that came around Diddy was looking to, I ain't gonna keep calling this nigga Diddy, Puffy.
The
Sean Combs.
Yeah, let's go with Sean. Everybody came around Sean, came around him to make it.
They came around here to take that.
And you know what?
They took that.
Looking at the documentary, they took that. And, especially the dudes, you really can't doubt what they're saying for them to be able to say this happened. So, I mean, what was my man name? Lil Rod?
Bro, all right. Let me get this off my chest because
the name.
like I said, that's funny. I wasn't even thinking about that. That's a good one. But for him to say that, first of all, I don't feel like I'm gonna wake up at your house next to you. Like, that just ain't gonna work for me. But to say that you woke up on more than one occasion and your booty hurt and you don't know why.
Right. And you don't leave.
So the only time my booty hurt is when I'm at your house and I don't remember what happened. I ain't coming back to your
Like I
house
said,
no
to
more.
wake up in a bed next to another dude, even if you're not sore, I got issues with that.
Right.
So this cat,
If we was to go out of town right now and we had to get a hotel room together, you take the bed, I got the chair. We good.
period.
We good. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna stretch out,
Yeah, pillow on the floor.
get next to
something.
the dresser,
We're
put my
gonna-
feet up.
We're gonna figure it out.
but I'm not getting in the bed with
Right,
you.
exactly. So you don't doubt what these cats were saying, because what black man is going to go on camera? It's one thing to do a lawsuit, because they did the lawsuit, but to go on camera and say that these types of things happen to you, because it wasn't only him, it was also Kirk Burrows, his homie.
They also were
The
playing
one
with
that
the
actually
petty
helped.
president. They also were playing with the petty president. You 50 might have gave him a nice little bag.
Or the petty president.
That's a fact. But the thing is, this dude, he came out with it earlier.
Oh yeah.
He came out with it earlier. Now the Kirk cat, the documentary is what put his stuff out there. He never. This is the dude that's supposedly
Bad
helped,
Boy.
that helped start Bad Boy.
Right. Yeah. It's supposed to
And-
wasn't it like childhood friends.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's the one that kind of helped start Bad Boy.
25% ownership.
25%
And got
ownership.
bullied out of it.
His mom had
Yeah.
75% ownership. And did you see the reason why it was that way? So that he wouldn't get sued for the basketball game and be liable in those deaths.
And that's crazy. Your career started off like that.
That's how he got famous, though.
That's how he became
Right?
famous.
That's what I'm saying. That's how your career started off. That's crazy.
And a lot of people
And look
don't-
where you at now.
And a lot of people don't recognize that's exactly how his name got out there, was because of a tragedy.
And
That's
they've been happening ever since.
That's the making of the devil.
Maybe
So-
that should have been the name of the TV show.
So based on that,
Right.
based on that answering your first question, you just answered it. I think, what you're gonna learn from it. If a tragedy is what led to your success, if because you threw such a big party that people got trampled and killed in, and that made you successful, and now you get to this point of success and everybody running to you, I mean, no, they're not gonna learn anything from it. You know what I mean? But it's just one of those things, man. Did anybody learn anything from R. Kelly? No. You know what I mean? We've known about R. Kelly things since 1980 something. You know what I mean? Did anybody learn? And it went all the way through the 2000s. The same rumors. So I mean, and I hate, y'all know I am. I hate that we have to use these two brothers as examples of
Right.
this negativity. This is what irks me about, these kind of situations. But no, I don't think anybody's gonna learn anything from it. They're gonna just see what happened. But though, if somebody was throwing a party, one of these successful rappers or whatever was throwing a party right now in New York, and people walked in and saw Baby Oil, as soon as you walked in, they saw a whole shelf of it. They would laugh, ha ha ha. But guess
Take
what they're gonna
pictures.
do? They're going right in that party.
Right. They're gonna take selfies.
They're not turning back out. So no, they ain't nobody learn nothing from it.
It's gonna be like a lot of stuff in history. Is right now what's happening. So of course all eyes are on it. Then it's gonna fade out. And
They
then the next
made
person gonna come in and do the exact same thing or worse, and that cycle goes again. Because that's what happens.
these people make intentional decisions and continue to go back again. They choose money over morals.
That's what it is. The money. Because how this happened for so long, and ain't nobody say nothing.
Well, yeah, they was feeding the beast.
Right.
We talked about that before in regards to not only the culture, but because he was making so much money for other entities. Once he, what was it? He sued the liquor company. What was it that he did?
Yeah, he sued the liquor company.
He got so powerful he wanted to go against it.
And start his own.
That's when things started really coming down.
Well, they were. It was the people that owned Ciroc,
Right.
And when you do that deep dive into who owns Ciroc, the actual creators of this corporation are part of the castle in England. Yeah, I mean, that's how deep that rabbit hole goes. these people are the people he tried to sue. Pockets are way deeper, and their connections are way deeper. And we've talked about this when this stuff started first happening. You know what I mean? The people who started, and this is why, I can't give full credence to these documentaries. But you got to figure the people who started really funneling the money to Combs, it was one particular super rich white guy that was behind majority of his major deals. He's nowhere to be found. He's nowhere in none of the documentaries. You know what I mean? He's nowhere to be found. But this is the one who was funneling him.
He's in Fondler's Bentley right now.
He's
Right.
but he had the protection over him. You know what I mean? And when that stuff started happening, where did this guy go? The protection came off, and that's why he got hit like this. The protection went away, and then all the money started flowing. But somebody just said something about Farnsworth Bentley. It's funny you said it. Keegan said, "Where's Farnsworth Bentley?" That's the only person I believe. Repairman 37 said Farnsworth must be in witness protection. Haven't seen him
he's
since
with the
She's the
protection.
Gents.
Hey, think about it. Think about this. Him, nor did you hear from Mary J. Blige.
Right.
Those two you didn't hear from.
Right. And she here. We know where she at. We just don't know where Farnsworth at.
Right. You didn't hear from them at
No, he was head.
Yeah, he was more
He's
than
talking
that.
about AR. He was head of AR with Mary J. Blige. He was head of AR with
Jodeci.
Jodeci.
Alle-
You know what I mean?
allegedly, he was more than the head of AR.
but
man.
he
You
gave-
can leave head in there, but it's more than AR.
Well, what Andre Harrell did, he gave him power, and he basically took over those artists. And to his credit, he was the man behind them. I mean, he made them pop. He gave them their style.
period.
You can't
All
take
of
that
it.
from him. The dude was super creative. Everybody Jonah for always taking cuts from other people's music, but
Hey, every time he
everybody
did
was
it,
buying them albums at the same time while you talking about it.
And everybody else started doing it.
He only
Absolutely.
he only sampled hits. That's it. He sampled. I mean, this is after I looked at the whole thing. What I took, the main thing I took from it was usually with trauma, trauma can actually it can motivate somebody to get past it and do well, or sometimes trauma can actually make somebody become what they were nurtured, what they saw.
Are you referring to his trauma? What trauma are you referring to?
This is usually
Okay.
with him. Trauma played on both ends.
Trauma raised him.
Trauma.
Solid point.
Trauma sent him to the point of being that lion trying to go get it, and trauma
But
also
that's what he learned
sent
though.
him-
His dad and his
Exactly.
mom.
And trauma also sent him to doing all this other stuff.
A
at the
lot
same
of
time.
stuff he do. That's why he you know the difference between right and wrong. But a lot of stuff he got away with because he's seen them get away with it. And then, like
Exactly.
you said, he had the protection. He had the money.
And I didn't know about the mom. I knew the story about his dad. His dad got killed or whatever. But when my man was like, "Yeah, we used to get in the car with Miss Janice, Cadillac, because that's all she drove, and we would go places, and she would park. In New York, you most likely you double parking. You just parking in the middle of the street, and she would tell them, "Stay right here. I'll be right back." Now this is a Cadillac in New York City, and you leaving it running. That tells you the respect that she had. So, I was always thinking about him trying to emulate, trying to be his dad, which there was some in there. But also he saw his mom be the same person. And I never knew that.
Gangster.
Yeah, I never knew that Janice was out there rocking like that. She was,
A hustler.
I mean, what is it, Power when old girl tried to start doing the same thing that Ghost was doing? Yeah, Tasha wasn't ready though, but Janice Combs,
But that's a great example because Janice had his back though. You know what I mean? She was like, she learned from him. She knew the game. So she was able to spill it over. So yeah, I mean, some people just say like Tasha. Tasha just wanted to be Ghost, and still just continue to kind of support it. But hey,
Let me ask you, when did you finish it?
so I've only watched 2.5 episodes. I didn't get the last. I didn't have time. I tried during the travels, so I didn't get to finish it yet.
The part that you watched, your overall view, just of what you watched so far, was there anything in there that you did not believe?
Did not believe.
Yeah.
So here's what I'll say to you, because that's a good question, right? What I would say is they did a very good job of laying a foundation of the story. You know, you can see how he started to lay the foundation of the association with Tupac and Biggie. How he's trying to show where they, you know, y'all think he didn't have nothing to do with the murders, but you know, he's laying a lot of foundation. You can see where all that's being laid. You know what I mean? So it's hard to say anything just flat out don't believe the way they're putting it out there, right? And they're having a lot of support. However, I think it's a lot where I don't fully believe it all. You know what I mean? I think it's enough where you be like, it'll give you pause to think about it a little bit more. You want to see more stuff, you know what I mean? But, you know, they've given a lot. You know, they've given a lot to make you question, like, that is that possible? Hey, for real? Both of them? You know what I mean? It's like,
Yeah, the whole Biggie.
but I don't like the fact that his boy is, I don't know,
sitting in that
man.
chair and just talking about it.
Yeah, man. And because listen, when he said that the dude came in with a bat and made him sign away his shares, right? And I was waiting for them to say, for a dollar amount, contract, you just say you just signed it over. Listen, if Sean Combs walked in here with a bat and it just me and him in the room,
He got to use that bat.
you got to use that bat, bruh.
You got to use it good. Right.
Hey, if
Especially-
you said he came in the room like Suge, they said Suge came in the room with 3-4 goons. As big as he is, you know what I mean? And another joke in the corner with just showing the gun in his belt.
Right.
You most likely gonna sign it. But if Sean Combs came in the room with a bat,
Right.
I'm like, bruh, you really want to go there?
And you
Man,
knew,
stop it.
And
dude
you,
don't like no. Come on, man.
and you knew how much Bad Boy was worth.
Come on, man.
That
I
part
had
did.
a hard time with that.
That part did.
I had a hard time with that.
The 75-25, and then to say why he did it, I
Got that.
I believed it.
And
But then
because
when you
his mama
said you
gangster,
just-
I can see what she would. My bad.
Yeah, no, you good.
I can see what she would do that. You know what I mean? Yeah, baby, I got you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I can see that.
Yeah, we ain't giving this money to nobody.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see it with no problem. You know what I mean? That's what mom dude's gonna do for you.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I'm not signing. When they said he came in there with a bat and stood over me, what? I was what?
Yeah, that I had.
Bro, we tearing this room up, bro.
and
So you couldn't stand up? He stood over you. You couldn't stand up? You look taller than him.
Hey, me and Diddy, we tearing. Hey,
Wait,
man,
we
it's gonna be
fighting.
some furniture moving in this office,
yeah, you basically going to have to take my hand and
Bruh.
sign it.
bro. Just me and you? What? Nah, I ain't buy that.
Yeah,
one.
that part
didn't buy that at all.
threw me. And then at the end, see, now you told me you ain't seen it. At the end of it, you're gonna learn a lot more about Kirk, which I kind of already.
I'm gonna be honest with you. The only reason I even watched the documentary because you said you wanted me to watch it for this show. Other than that, I wasn't gonna watch it. I haven't watched any of the other documentaries. I know you're a documentary guy.
So
You know what I mean? So I just don't like these kind of. I just don't like this stuff. That's the only reason I started watching that joke at the plane. I wasn't gonna watch it at all. But because you see what the note said, man, I was like, all right, I'm gonna start this thing. But other than that, nah, I just don't like this stuff. I just don't like it.
it's a lot.
He's a creep. We got it. He's a creep. We got it. He's a creep.
And you know what? The creep part, I mean, the sex and all that type, not the sex with the dudes, whatever. If that's what happened, I got
Frank
a problem
said,
with
"No,
that.
you couldn't grab him because he was wearing baby oil." Hey man, you're retarded, man.
Oh my God. Frank, the visual I just had, he slipped his slide.
Take that.
He sliding this stuff.
I thought I told you that we won't stop.
Look, you try to grab it back, your hand fall off. Oh, that's
Hey,
hilarious,
that's
Frank.
funny.
That's hilarious.
That's funny.
That's hilarious right
That's
there.
funny.
You know, everybody know about the $1 million hit that he supposedly put out on Tupac and Suge. The money never supposedly didn't get to them. Supposedly he paid $500,000, but the money never got there because his boy, whoever the dude was from New York, can't think of his name right now, but he never paid it.
Now I believe that part of it, Zip.
Zip. Yeah.
And the only reason I believe that part of it is because T.K. Kirkland told me that story years ago. Years ago, T.K. told me about Zip and told me about it. You know what I mean? So T.K. definitely had been saying these things, and I can say his name because he said it
Everywhere else, yeah.
at this point. But he told me this years ago that Zip was a part of it. You know, Zip was this serious game, man. You know what I mean?
Look at the comment, bro.
Frank ain't gonna let it go.
I know, right?
Frank ain't gonna let it go.
Wrestling.
Oh man, I'm just glad y'all get to see what I had to deal with for all these years. Man. I'm just glad y'all get to finally see it, man.
That's the dude,
What I had to
man.
deal
His
with,
college
man.
Roommate. That's Frankie. That's the
Oh
dude.
my
You
goodness.
see them wrestling.
Nah, that daggone silly joker. But yeah, but TK talked about that a long time ago, man, with Zip and all that stuff. So I do believe there's some truth to that, you know. But TK said the money never got to him, and that's why that hit was called off, because the money never got to Keefe D and them. You know what I mean? But he did say that there was a supposed hit, and that Zip did get the money, but Zip never sent the money out. That part. That's a story he said years ago. And then the first hit, the first time Tupac was shot, you know what I mean? That didn't make any sense.
Oh, bro.
You know what I mean? And that's the part I said, okay, I could see where Combs set that up. I can see that.
Yeah.
And I don't believe Biggie had anything to do with it.
And the thing is,
I don't believe he had anything to do with
and in the documentary, it does go there. But there's another time, supposedly, the son, him popping Molly, snorting cocaine, doing all types of drugs, and doing the freak offs with his son.
Trying to pass the torch.
Dude,
His
That-
adult son?
Justin, yeah, the one that, you know, his first kid by I think her name was Milt. I can't remember. her
The
name.
girl that took
Tell
from
Wolf.
Eric Parrish, from EPMD.
Yeah, the girl that was in the video with the short hair
Like
in the
the
pool.
light skinned young
Yeah.
man, Wolf. I mean, never mind.
He said Wolf.
Yeah, but him doing this stuff with his son, in the document, and again, this dude walked around. They said he had to have a camera on him 24/7.
All day, every day. And it's always young videographers that would be excited for the opportunity and then don't pay him.
Yeah,
That's the crazy part. Don't pay
yeah,
him.
he didn't pay him, and of course that's how 50 was able to come across this footage, because he never paid him, so 50 paid him and got the footage. Boy, don't let 50 Cent be your enemy, boy.
Hey, what do we call murder? Petty King.
I
That's
mean,
him, man.
Listen.
the king of it.
Yeah, that's the petty president right there.
Petty president.
The Danny the Kane chick,
Aubrey.
she stated, that she read some of the emails that he sent to her. She said, but they never, he never crossed the line other than by the emails. But then there was another female that actually reached out and said that she actually witnessed them actually raping her. but she didn't really want to go on record before the documentary. The documentary, she decided to do it, but she didn't want to do it back then because she felt that she actually could not remember if that happened. But somebody actually said, let me tell you, I saw you in there. You were being raped by Diddy and this other guy. She has no memory of it at all, but she says, it could have happened because we were.
Lil Rod told you. He don't remember nothing either. I don't think nobody that the diddler did something too. See, I did that. The diddler did something. I'm also a rapper. But a lot of people don't remember. Some of the people that didn't get the cocktail don't remember.
Yeah, supposedly they put the stuff that there was the baby oil had something in it that could, if once you rubbed it on yourself, it could penetrate the skin, get you high, all this type of stuff.
Like that ecstasy high.
And when they arrested him, did you see it?
He was
you didn't
slippery.
see it. You stupid. Dwayne, you saw the video of the room and the hey dude. This dude, his room was full of it.
What you called it?
The garbage can was full of empty bottles. Yeah, he had Astroglide and he had baby oil.
Wow.
And the garbage can was full of it. I'm like, well, he didn't have the cameras on all the time because we didn't see that part. But
You didn't see it, but FBI did.
But evidently, while he was in New York waiting to be arrested, he was having freak offs.
Since I still got some of this left, let me go on and go on and keep the party going.
Why does that seem surprising to you?
It seems surprising to me that you would actually feel that you are about to turn yourself in.
Okay.
Gotta have fun on your way out.
And you can go ahead and do all of this.
How many of your friends about to go away and had a party before they went in?
I don't think that's why he did it. Yeah, he thought he was going to get off.
No, it's not that he didn't think he was guilty. He just thought he was gonna get off. Nigga knew he was guilty.
I mean, he give him that mic. If they would have saw this footage before,
Microphone.
oh, he would have really been. He'd have got 40 years. If they'd have saw this footage before the trial, he'd have been in trouble because. I mean, he was basically recording this as if it was going to be the documentary for him getting off.
It was.
Correct.
That's exactly what he was doing.
I'm saying.
That's exactly what he was doing.
He was doing a documentary with the anticipation of getting off.
Right.
You know what I mean? So that sheer.
The dude was speaking
that's
to
just
whoever
trouble, man.
his girlfriend was at the time. He told her, babe, the banks, they just opened up the banks for me. I'm about to drop $200 million in the account. They're saying that he was trying to move money around and all that type of, but he's recording all of this.
Now
bro.
let me say that this is
power personified.
let me tell you how this, and my friend Gate, she tried to give him out about this, but we were talking about this at work. He was out filming himself as, like I said, in the midst of having just went and seen the FBI and and testified, getting off, anticipating getting out. So with the anticipation, he was out amongst the people, right? Kissing baby, taking pictures, woo woo.
That was strategic.
As soon as he got in his SUV, he said, "Hey, give me some hand sanitizer. I gotta go take a shower.
I gotta go take a shower." Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He's like, man, you know how many he said, I done hugged about 40 people.
It was, and so to me, it's like, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm not saying you supposed to, if you don't think you're guilty, you're not supposed to change anything. All right.
Hey, the dude
and this is already obviously something you don't do, because when you got out amongst the people, you felt uncomfortable. You know what I mean? So this is not something you normally do. By doing it is more like you trying to prove that you innocent. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, it's almost like you know you guilty, but like let me show these people.
And
that
I think that he was, because the dude was strategic and the dude was smart. He basically told his defense team what they needed to do. He told them what they needed to do. He was telling them, say, listen, man, you're trying to talk to these people. The people that you need to talk to is on TikTok and IG. This is why he was out running around with the people and stuff, because he wanted people to see him more so that whoever was on this jury, and I didn't know that they wasn't sequestered. I thought they were sequestered.
It wasn't?
These folks went home every day.
I didn't know that either.
The jury went home every day. I was like, I didn't understand that part. So by him doing all of this, he was actually able to win over jurors because of that. I mean, he told his attorneys what they needed to do. And he recorded himself telling them this stuff. Right. And then in the end, which I thought was pretty cool that 50 did, 50 showed in the end that this dude really is the best marketer in the world.
Correct.
He showed it in the end that this dude did this, and this is what got him off. I mean, he showed it at the end of the documentary.
But just imagine how big the documentary would have been for him had he got off the whole thing. Correct. And you recorded it all. Just imagine, there go your boy. Just imagine how crazy it would have been. You know what I mean? But let me ask you, JT, because you asked the question, but answer the question. What about the documentary? Is there anything about the documentary that you don't believe, or what's your feeling now of watching the whole thing about Sean Combs based on all the different conversations we've had?
Yeah, the bat thing, I was tripping on that. I actually rewinded it to hear him say it again. Old girl talking about she was kidnapped when they went to Kid Cudi's crib. She's sitting in the car and she calls Cassie. Diddy's in the house and she's sitting in the car talking about she was kidnapped. I didn't believe that part. Still kind of hard for me to believe that he had something to do with Biggie's death. Mm-hmm. That's still kind of hard. I actually want to look at it again to take that in. It's still kind of hard for me to believe that part.
What about the contract? The
contract on Pac?
On Biggie, after he said he died, he had him try to have him
I
changed.
believe that.
You believe
Yeah,
that?
I believe that he made Biggie pay for his own funeral. I believe that all day. I do believe that.
So why you don't think he had nothing to do with Biggie's death?
I don't see him killing Big because the dude was...
Big was his biggest act. Big was leaving.
I don't know about the Big leaving part.
Big was starting that Junior Mafia.
That was a rumor, though.
Well,
you think it was a rumor? I think he
Junior Mafia.
It's possible.
Junior Mafia was under Big, and Big was under Bad Boy. So it wasn't more money made for Bad Boy on that point.
Not if he was leaving. I think he was leaving.
I don't know. I think Puff they never talked about the contract that Puff got him on. I think Puff got him on a contract to where it was almost ironclad to where he couldn't leave. Because when he signed Big, he gave him $60,000. I was like, that's all he gave him.
Now,
I always thought that was.
Now, what has happened to these artists in the past on these contracts when they couldn't leave or whatever, or they were trying to get their catalog? What happened to those artists?
You talking about the ones that was on Bad Boy?
No, artists in general.
Where's Prince?
Huh? They did.
Where's Prince?
Michael Jackson. I mean, it's a list of them.
Miguel Jackson.
Like I said, that one was hard for me.
You working on the video footage, y'all? You still got volume, though, right?
Yeah.
All right.
That one was hard for me to believe, and it's probably because I just don't want to be honest with you.
Just don't want to believe it.
Right. That's probably why. That's why I have to look at it again, because I don't want to believe it.
You know why I believe it? This man, first album was called Ready to Die. The next one was Life After Death. And all he talked about was his demise. And people wanted, it wasn't people. Same thing with Pac.
Pac always
they gonna kill me. They trying to kill me. They, according to the documentary, they was him.
Because I remember they was trying to say that Suge had something to do with it. Now,
you got to be a bad dude to have somebody shoot the car up and you sitting in it. And I said that from the beginning.
Keefe D talks about how they did the shooting. They went, parked the car, got some beer, some blunts, came back. They said they were standing right there while they was taking these dudes,
the bodies out.
taking the bodies out. They were standing right there. Standing right there looking at it. They were standing right next to the ambulance laughing. And I mean, he was like, man, that shit was funny as hell, man. We were sitting right there. I was like, that's another story. What kind of mindset do you have to where you can, he said he looked right at Suge and shot him in the head. He said, I couldn't.
Thought he was dead.
He said, I don't know how he lived. I thought he was dead.
He said he known him since childhood. Cause he asked me, did they see you? He like, yeah, Suge looked right at me. He said, I saw the bullet hit him in the head and I thought it was dead. I couldn't believe he didn't die.
Hey, got to give it to Suge Knight. Suge Knight wasn't telling nobody.
No, I mean,
He wasn't snitching.
he know if he did, he be dead. Yeah, I mean,
He wasn't snitching
You gonna go
at
that?
all.
If you gonna let that code, you gotta let that code.
He was not snitching at all. Now, the part of, I remember hearing about him slapping his mom.
Puff.
Yeah,
Sean?
and they was talking about that in the documentary also. One of the not the dude that that was scared of the bat, but his other partner that grew up in the house that Puff grew up in. They grew up in the same duplex or whatever, brownstone or whatever. He talked about how he said, man, he said, listen, I used to get whippings. He said, but when he got a whipping, he said, we joked about mine, but we ain't joke about his. He said that Janice used to beat that boy to death. Used to really, really beat him because what was it? What was the word? She didn't want a queen. She wanted a king or something like that. So I
She was a
truly,
king. She wasn't raising no queens.
the thing I took from this mainly is, you know how they say it's a thin line between genius and insanity or genius and crazy? He was right on that line. And he's the first person or first subject that I've seen where trauma actually acted in both ways for good and bad. And he was, I can't say he was successful on both sides, but of course the bad is not successful, but he was able to be bad and be good all at the same time, all from the same trauma. That's, trauma usually either motivates you to do better or it motivates you to be the trauma that you.
One extreme or the other.
Exactly. But he was able to be extreme at both.
So how do you view Sean now? How do you view him?
In orange.
In orange. Hilarious.
Happy Halloween.
Hilarious.
Without this documentary, I actually thought he was going to get out and do okay. With this documentary, I don't think he's going to be able to get out and do that. That's a good one, Angelo. That's a good one. Shit, I damn near want to say he's a genius. I damn near want to say he's a genius. He did all of this, and he still might be able to get out and do more damage while he's doing good. And when I say good, as in somebody is still he's still going to be able to sign somebody.
Easy.
Yeah, he's still going to be able to sign somebody and get some hits.
Easy. Our people love an ex-con.
And
They love
they'll call it a comeback story.
Your boy in Atlanta making hits already.
Thug.
Thug.
Yeah.
And they caught him, and they got him snitching on thing.
Yeah.
Has it stopped anything? He's still making music right now. Ain't missed a beat, bro.
Now he don't think he is snitched.
Of course he don't. But
All
most
snitches, all
snitches don't.
snitches feel like that.
Yeah, most snitches don't. But my point is, it ain't stopped them.
They technical with theirs.
Ain't slowed them down at all. Kiki brought up a good point, and she said, what was it at? Oh, 50 did everything but add his baby mama to the documentary. Now, Be Ted the petty. What you call him? Petty,
Petty
president?
Petty president. Yeah.
Because he made a point in that first album of saying of saying Sean loved going after people's exes or their side
Or they-
pieces.
or they-
He,
yeah.
he,
Or that girl.
Because he wanted that girl to be able to say, I took this girl from such and such.
if you look at
He
his
said-
track record,
And you look at his track record, he got a history of it. You know what I mean? He has a history of it.
He got a
And
plaque
that's
for that, too.
and baby mama, 50 baby mama still on his payroll.
Wow.
And they said that she is the Jane Doe in the testimonies. Yeah.
said she
Yeah.
was jealous of Young Miami.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
So so petty president is still upset. And he paid his picture, but he talked about all these people he took, but didn't bring up her. Wonder why that is.
he working on it.
he working on
He
it.
working on
His
it.
feelings hurt.
Nah, he gonna take them both down when he come for her.
He in his feelings, man.
Feelings is definitely hurt.
He in his feelings, man.
I ain't even. That's why I said
He gonna have
I
something special
aspire
cooked
to
up
be
for
that.
both of them.
That's why I said I aspire to be that petty because he definitely in his feelings.
Yeah, he's in his feelings, man. You know what I mean?
Oh, they
And
did.
that's why I hate the fact that, he's happy to do this documentary. You said he's cheesing. They interviewed him. How you think
Can't find a picture.
Sean's gonna think about this documentary? I think he's gonna love it.
He's gonna love it.
I was like, you think he's gonna love it?
Is it true he made sure it was in the only jail that gets what was it, ABC or whatever channel it was when he was on Good Morning America? I think it was.
It wouldn't surprise me, but that's funny.
Yeah, he did say that. I don't know. I
wanna
don't
make
know
sure-
no
he wanna
jail
make
that
sure he
got
see it?
Netflix.
No, not Netflix. The news.
Oh, the news,
news.
ABC News. That's
Yeah.
why he did Good
And I
Morning
didn't know that
America.
Sean was be cool with Suge Knight. I didn't know that. You know what I mean?
Before
Before, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I ain't know they were cool
Before the stuff that
And the Pac
I
thing.
knew him and Pop. No, I knew about him and Pop.
I'm talking about
Before
how
the stuff
Pop
happened
was,
here.
Like like you said, the party. You know what I'm saying?
Pop used to take Suge on the road.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean not Suge,
Take
but Pop
Biggie.
used to take Biggie on the road. He literally was opening up for him. I remember that. You know what I mean? And it's like, I remember they
Hey,
said
but
that, hey, he
when
gonna
they
be the next
said-
one.
When they said that Sean was jealous of Pac, when you look at it, because
Yeah, I
of
can
the
see
way, like you said, he always wanted to go at everybody's girl. It makes you think the same thing. Like, yeah, he wasn't gonna let nobody take Big's attention from him. That's crazy. But Pac saw through it. I'll tell you what, out of this documentary, I got more respect for Pac than I always had respect for Pac, but now I got even more. Pac saw through it all. Saw through every last bit of it. But, the stuff they did in the hotel with him and his son, supposedly, and made this dude, what was it doing?
He shot a dude.
Yeah, and then made the dude disappear. Nobody heard nothing from him since. Bro, that's it's diabolical.
How her mama said it? She wasn't raising no queen.
Yeah.
I mean, but they said it earlier, they could start seeing when he started changing, who he was from that nerdy little kid that smiled to this gangster persona. He started taking on his father's personality more and more. You know what I mean? And she didn't give her names. I won't give it, but y'all know it was the call us earlier. That's that stuff about how you raised.
Oh
You
yeah.
know what I mean, that's that trauma. That's that stuff. I can't even remember the word she used, but
That nurturing.
that
nurturing.
That's a real thing.
And the crazy thing is, he didn't even really know his dad. He only heard the stories. And just hearing the stories and then seeing his mom, the way she was rolling, and the dude that grew up in the same building, said when she used to have parties, everybody was at these parties. And they used to dance. Say she literally had a stage in her living room. And they used to, be the entertainment, dancing or whatever. He basically mimicked that same lifestyle once he was able to.
It's what he saw. It's what he saw. It's what he saw.
That's why he was on all these Facebook Lives wearing wigs.
Now, if he was white, we would give the trauma story.
Right.
We would pacify it and say, oh, he grew up, he didn't know no better and all that stuff. But because of who he is persecution. You know what I mean? So, and again, I always say it, just like I said about R. Kelly, yeah, they're creeps. Yeah, they did some things but I just think it gets deeper, and, same thing she was saying earlier about the women. I just think this is deeper. You know what I mean? So, I don't know, man. I don't see him. We don't know him, but from a distance, I don't see him any differently. I think he's who he is. He's always been a creep. If you hope anything he gets from this 5, whatever years he's gonna be locked up, you learn to treat the women better. You know what I mean? And the men. You know what I mean? However, I still am a firm believer that grown folks make grown folk decisions. And if you tell me you woke up in bed with a man and your booty was feeling a certain kind of way, and you
feel
went
like
back,
it felt when you went to sleep.
Hey, look,
and you went back,
and you went in the kitchen and had breakfast.
hey man, you made a grown man woman decision.
And
I don't want to hear this bitch about they were this that. No, man. If you left that house and you came back,
or if you didn't leave the house,
or if you didn't leave voluntarily,
right?
I just have a hard time with this woe is me story and all the people telling all these sob stories now. And I felt the same way when I watched the Epstein BS. You know what I mean? You can't tell me that you were being treated this way, but yet he flew you to this country or that country. You was on his private plane. Come on, man. I mean, at what point are we gonna say, man, where's the accountability of these people?
Right.
What point are we gonna make them accountable for it, man? So I just ain't with it. I just ain't with it.
And looking at it and listening to it, you know that Cassie had to have a deal. she had to have a deal because she was leading the party with him.
Not just leading it, she coordinated her own.
Right.
She coordinated her own parties. They had parties when he wasn't even there. Come on, man. And the thing about what you said about his son, but again, it goes back to how he was raised. So him bringing his son to the party is not weird for him. Because this is how
what his mom did to him. Yeah. And you better watch out for him. That's who you better watch out for.
All of them. At this point, all the boys have been raised this way. You know what I mean? They all went to the party. They all doing the dance with him. They all, this is how they were raised.
Al B. Sure said that when he found out that him and Kim was dating, he said he told her jokingly, hey, you better stay with that man. He gonna do some big things. He said, I was saying it, jokingly. I didn't know that he was really gonna do some big things. I mean, even with her, they talk about how strong she was. She wasn't taking this, she wasn't taking that, but at the same time, she was. Because she knew about everything else. She knew about Cassie and everything else. And, I mean, what kind of power, bro? I mean,
I feel like a lot of.
Well, Kim Porter didn't have no kids after Cassie. He had.
No, I'm just saying she knew. She was there when Diddy and Cassie was together.
No, but I'm saying they ain't had no more kids.
No,
They
not
weren't together,
kids.
But that's what I'm saying. They weren't together with Cassie.
He has to have.
He
had
went
her.
back. He went back
Yeah.
and forth with her on several
Yeah.
different occasions.
But I'm
Yeah.
just saying. I'm
Yeah.
talking about like long
Even after all the trauma, she still
they
went
were
back.
they
to
were
him.
at award shows together.
Yeah, she went back to him several times.
Even with the trauma, I feel like he has her some compromising footage of her on one of them tapes.
He got compromised footage on her.
On everybody.
all
But I'm saying we talk about Kim, and you said she knew about Cassie, yeah, but she also knew what he had against her. My opinion. I didn't hear this nowhere, didn't see it nowhere.
That's
my
what
opinion.
that's
And then and
There's some stuff that she don't want nobody else to see that he probably had her do.
And then what happened to her?
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like
all of them.
That once they said she was coming out with her tell-all book.
correct.
All of them, man.
It's the life these folks live, man.
I actually want to be famous when I grow up. I want to be famous when I grow up. Now, I just want to do a podcast and kick with my boys.
Hey man, money changes people, man.
Yeah.
It just does, and that kind of, power, not just the money, but when you wield that kind of power, these folks are wielding some serious power, man. You know what I mean? Just like somebody mentioned the orange specimen. You know what I mean? What Buddy called him last week, the occupant.
Right.
When I think if you ask people like that, what's more important to you, the money or the power? 100% the power.
Power, yeah.
100% the power. They love wielding power over people. They love being able to just treat people like what you call them?
Peasants.
You hold them by the strings,
Puppets.
puppets. They love it. They get a kick out of that stuff. You know what I mean? I can control you.
Yeah, well,
That's the word right there. Control.
Yeah.
and supposedly since he's been in, he's already he got caught with some alcohol. And he's supposed to be in the.
I mean, he the only one in there with Baby Oil on commissary.
He can get whatever he wants.
Ain't nobody else in the joint get no baby oil. Except him.
Yeah, man. Very, 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 very interesting. I just posted the top 5 for y'all, so y'all get started.
What you got?
We ready? Oh.
Go over some of the comments.
Frank said all that oil had an expiration date. That's why he had to use it up, apparently. Supreme Oak chimed in. I'm probably not still there no more. It's past his bedtime, but he said just quick in and out. Game was rigged. Had a nice time with Lo and Alec. My uncle wouldn't let me in the car, man. I'm going to tell you something,
After
man.
the game was over, he made you stay outside of the car.
When he picked us up, man, he rolled the window down this much and said, "Who won?" Because he couldn't go to the game because, he wasn't feeling well. But my own son, man.
Well, the way he said it.
My own son, man. Because my own son is somehow a Ravens fan, which I still have yet to understand. But my own son said, "Well, let me in, I'm with you." I was like, "Et tu, Brute? You would do that to me? You would do that to me? You would just leave me out? You know what I mean?" I was like, "Denzel, why you would do that to me? Jake! That doggone Alec, boy. Let's see here. Great Game Supreme.
Not gonna be cold.
It was freezing too. This lets you know Diddy had a God complex. I read Kiki's already. Robbie said all dead. R.I.P. Prince. Yeah, all of them. All right. That was all the recent comments.
God complex. That
Definitely a God complex. No question about it.
I agree.
No question about it.
Because there ain't no way you're a billionaire and you ain't paying your debt. Right there, don't make no damn sense.
yeah, the little dude had to keep calling him to get his money.
Hit the try again to come back.
Get his 30. I think it was $29,000 or something like that. He had to keep calling Diddy to get that money, and Diddy wouldn't pay him. I was like, this dude is wilding.
Hey, man.
You stay with somebody for 2 years and only get paid $32,000. Shit.
Bruh.
At least you would have been able to go home with your family every night.
Well, I mean, it's gonna be interesting to see where his career goes. After he done sat in there and took all that pounding.
Then Kurt dude, he did end up suing him, they said, but it was
It was too late.
too late.
Yeah, it was too late for him to file the lawsuit. I think they said it was like about a month or so. It was close. It was close, but yeah, he was too late. He filed a lawsuit too late.
That mean it had been years though,
Yeah.
for it to be too late. So that meant you waited till the heat was on. Is what I figured. I don't know. Sean Combs a creep, but I ain't buying all them. I just can't buy them woe is me stories, man. I just can't. And the one thing we know for sure about all of his so-called victims, every one of them were grown folks. None of them were kids. So
That's a fact.
I just have a hard time with it, man. I really do.
Yep. Difference between him and Kels. All right then. So what you got in here? Top 5 current actresses. Current.
Not your greatest of all time, but they're unless they're still doing it. Some of them still doing it, probably.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But who are your top 5 current actresses? Because they didn't think I was gonna remember.
Yep.
But I
What you
did.
got, Dwayne? You got something ready for you?
I actually am gonna have to look up names. 'Cause
Right. I know who, but
yeah, who I know.
I don't know all the names. I know one that will remain on the list for me.
Yeah.
Angela.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Angela Bassett.
Uh-huh.
Her and Viola. Miss Viola, they will stay on the list. They still current. They still doing it big.
Anyone else you think of right offhand?
Not off the top of my head. I had to look up the names for some of these younger actresses that I do like.
Yeah,
Because it's a lot of them that's doing some really good work. It's just not well known. Like, yeah, you don't want to go with the regulars. For me,
yeah, you trying to go with
All right.
You ready?
like boom.
He gonna steal all of them, so go ahead.
No, I'm not gonna.
Dwayne
I'm
gonna
not.
take
I'm
them
not.
all.
I'm not gonna steal all of them. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go real young, for the people I'm watching currently, because unfortunately I'm just watching stuff that people are making me watch. But no, I like this. Millie Bobby Brown. That's 11 from Stranger Things.
Okay.
Coco Jones.
Yes.
Fresh Prince Bel-Air. I'm back watching that.
I gotta start watching the new season. I ain't started.
Yeah, I
it yet.
just I
haven't
just
started
finished
yet
the
either.
last season, so
Really?
now I can start with the new season.
I rock with that show.
I like that one.
Number 3, Angela Bassett, 911. I definitely watch 911, and I watch it because of her. Though they killed her husband, which was kind of whack. Number 2, TV show. Oh, something I recently watched, and it was a TV show, and I recently watched it for Christmas. Best Man Holiday, Nia Long.
Yeah,
She was that best.
never
That
go
best
wrong
man,
with Nia.
That Best Man Holiday series was good. It was definitely good. I was shockingly surprised. Morris Chestnut was tripping, but it was funny. It was funny. And that was 4, and number 1. We'll go with Kerry Washington. Always holding it down. Pretty consistent.
Yeah, she was just in. I forgot the name of the show she was in. She was pretty good at it too. I mean, she always pretty good, but it was, yeah. She actually was different. She was doing like a little action stuff. That was pretty dope. All right, Saka, what you got?
Well, I already gave y'all 2. Viola and of course Miss Angela. Kerry Washington is good. I watched the movie, the joint she just did with the dude in the jungle.
Yeah.
I just watched that. That was pretty good. And of course, Scandal. She killed. Yeah, I know that's old, but she killed that for me was when I really started watching her. And she's still doing her thing. So that's 3. I can agree with you with Coco. So that's 4. And for me, and I don't care what nobody say, this is my person. Sanaa Lathan.
Good one.
Yeah, good one.
And don't put her on your list.
It's a good one.
She's the only other woman I'll fight you over besides my wife.
Good one.
Man, I cannot think of this girl's name to save my life.
As long as it ain't Sanaa Lathan, you good.
No, it's not. She's not on my list. All right, so I guess I'll rock with it. I have Angela Bassett, Journey Smollett,
Good one.
Yep.
Good one.
Charlize Theron,
Yeah.
Alfre Woodard,
Okay.
and oh man, what is her name? Fine self. Mainly why I'm picking her. Just got divorced from the dude, the basketball player,
In real life or
in real life.
Oh, you talking about
Tiana Taylor.
Yeah,
Tiana Taylor? Yeah.
you talking about fight. that right there, man. And she just she got a new show on, I think it's on Peacock or Hulu. I haven't checked out yet, but I had to check it out. But she's
one
she
of them.
next.
Yeah.
She's next. She's getting some roles right now that's gonna
Multi-talented.
yeah, it's gonna push her over. She's getting some. She was the one that was screaming Byron.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of what got us started. But yeah, she's got some
They ain't
pretty
screaming
good
Byron
stuff.
no more.
No. See what we got up here.
All right. Robbie got Viola Davis, Haley Berry,
Okay.
Kerry Washington, the one and only infamous Angela Beautiful Bassett, and Beyonce
Actress.
as actress.
I think he spelled something wrong.
My mom got Diane Carroll, Angela Bassett, Whoopi Goldberg, Kerry Washington, and Viola Davis. Elena got Viola Davis, Angela Bassett, Regina King, Vivica Fox, Jennifer Hudson. Good one. Kiki got Kiki Palmer. One of mine. Taraji Henson, Haley Bailey as well, Coco Jones. Frank got Medea.
This dude said Medea.
Medea, Angela Bassett, Viola Davis, Kerry Washington, Naomi Harris. What is that? From Bond. Okay. You spelled it wrong. From Bond. Taraji Henson, honorable mention. Effie from Power. Oh, Effie. Good young actress.
Yeah.
Robbie came back with
They
another one.
whole
Regina
little
King.
young cast is tough,
Yeah.
and they all play their part very
All
well.
of them.
All right, Rob, I ain't reading all yours because you taking a couple of mine. I'm trying to get what nobody said. She trying to double up. Because I got Zoe Saldana as well. Lupita.
Oh,
Nawana.
Lupita, yeah.
I got.
What's the young girl from Black Panther? She good too.
She is good too. I don't remember her name. I know you're talking about though. I got Tracy Ellis Ross. Yeah, I like Tracy Ellis Ross. I got Tessa Thompson.
Yeah, she killing too. She got a new show out on Prime.
And then what's the young lady? What's the I can't think of her name though. The other young girl from Blackish. The young girl.
Oh yes.
Malaysia, what's her name?
Something.
No, I know you
What is her
talking about.
name?
That girl's done directed her own movie. And
She doing her
everything. She's
thing,
dope.
man.
Yeah, she's dope.
What is her name?
Yeah, she's been quiet lately. That's why I expect for something big to come for her real soon.
Yara Shahidi.
Shahidi.
Yara Shahidi. Yeah, she's real
That's the
good.
light skin one. If that's the one.
That's what I'm talking about. The light skin one. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
I was
She-
talking about the young.
Oh no, I'm talking about
One
Yara
with the glasses.
Shahidi because she had the spinoff show of Blackish.
Yeah, she did. Yeah, grownish.
Yeah, Grownish. Yeah, I like those.
Good stuff.
It's
Oh, give me an honorable mention. Queen Latifah,
The Equalizer.
the
Equalizer.
Hate that got canceled.
Queen Latifah.
Love that show.
She stepped it up.
Yeah, love that show.
And I'll throw in somebody I love to watch on Thanksgiving, especially Jennifer Lewis from Blackish.
Jennifer Lewis. Oh yeah, Jennifer Lewis.
Man,
Jennifer Lewis do her thing.
Them songs when she be
and
doing
it
them
showed that
songs.
when I tell you she owns whatever role she has,
She owns it, bro.
owns it.
That's facts. Jennifer Lewis is the Patti LaBelle of acting.
She's the Samuel L. Jackson in the female role.
In the female role.
Absolutely.
She's the Samuel L. Because when I tell you whatever role she got, she owns it.
Yeah.
You know it's her.
Yeah.
You can hear her speaking and be like, I know who that is. That's Auntie.
Yeah.
That's Auntie right there.
I watched her in 2 different roles, and she was funny in both of them recently on sitcoms. I seen her in Fresh Prince because I watch Fresh Prince when it comes on MTV2, and she was doing the aunt. But then she was Silas's mom on Jamie Foxx.
Yep.
So when
I just saw that episode a couple weeks ago.
I just seen it when Fancy was getting married to Silas.
Yep. Yep.
She get to talking up under her
Killed
breath.
it, man.
Well, I love, man. Yeah. She's dope.
She's definitely the Samuel.
Yeah,
Definitely.
Yeah, that's Samuel. For
Only
sure,
2 of them are yours. I had the rest of them.
Yeah, for sure.
And what's the old girl's name? What's that TV show with she's like a special agent. It's a series. She's been in a lot of stuff.
Young girl.
Light skin, slim. She pushing them. Y'all, that's that show. It's a series now where she's some kind of special agent going over there to. Dang.
That's Zoe Saldana.
That is Zoe too?
From Lioness.
Lioness.
Oh,
That
yeah,
is
that's
Zoe
Zoe
too.
Saldana.
Dang.
Yeah.
She's definitely one of my picks then.
Yeah.
Lioness is dope.
Yeah,
Lioness is
yeah.
dope.
And it took me like the 3rd episode to get into it because the first 2 episodes, I
she
just
was
kept
dope in
going
that
through
thing.
it.
Yeah.
That is Zoe too.
Yeah,
Hey, Zoe
yeah.
doing her thing.
Yeah, she was a ranger and a wife and a mom in that joint. And Lioness, she was dope.
Good stuff.
Good stuff. Saga Boss.
What about Angela from
Yes,
Ghost?
sir.
I ain't seen nothing else since then.
I don't think so. I don't even think she got a commercial.
Dang, not even a commercial.
For Breeze.
You silly.
La 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 la.
Talk about your you and your wife's podcast you got coming.
Oh, we bringing it back, man. So we had started the Love Parlor. We talk about relationships, friendships, business ships, all the ships. And for those that don't know, my wife does business services. So everything from A to Z, everything from filing your taxes, knowing how to get funding, starting a business, establishing a nonprofit. Like, she does all this stuff. So, she gives advice on that stuff. That's what I think our balance is, because, I do like all the graphic and marketing stuff, and she's the brains and I'm the talent kind of thing. But she's teaching me what she's doing, and I'm teaching her what I'm doing. So it works. But we talk about all that stuff. Plus, relationships, relationship advice, stuff that like this past Sunday we had the opportunity to speak at a church. And that was my first time ever sitting in the pulpit and seeing from that point of view.
Mm-hmm.
And when we started, just the atmosphere, the shift, and that was my word of the day, shift. Somebody thought I said something different, but I said, I'm in church. But the shift in the room and how everything kind of built up and went and bubbled over, and like it was an experience for me, definitely. But we were able to talk about the 5 dimensions of love, and marital love, friendship love, business love, church love, God love, and just kind of go into all that. Okay. And of course, you got me with the jokes, and then she's the serious one. So that's what made the Love Parlor work. Is just we got so busy, we had to kind of put it on the back burner. But 2026, the top of 2026, we bringing it back live from Miami, Florida. We doing some live shows, live audience, and there's gonna be some stuff online.
Right.
So we'll get all that situated, bro. But yeah, we definitely coming back, and it's gonna be on our website. I'll have all that dropped, all the information to be out there.
Right.
But
Make sure y'all get it to us. People, let me tell you something, man. This is one of the most talented brothers that I know, and a lot of it is just him. Ain't nothing he went to school for. He just know how to get it done, and he know how to do it.
I appreciate that, brother.
You need some graphics done. You need some flyers done.
You need
reach
some
out to me.
Theme music.
Reach
all
out to me. I'll make sure to get you in contact with
I
him.
cook. I babysit.
Again,
You in Miami now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
We've
got
been in Miami about a year.
I don't
2
know
years.
about the cooking part.
You don't. You,
all that other
you
stuff.
better ask. Look, you better ask about me.
All that other stuff.
Yeah,
reach out to
you
me.
better
I'll
ask.
put you in
How
contact
I'm
with
gonna do all that good and can't cook good? It don't make sense. My wife's still breathing and she's still here, ain't she?
So, reach out to me if you're looking for some, need some graphics done, man.
Graphics,
Dude,
video work,
he-
all that good stuff.
He can rock it out for you for sure.
All that good
Him
stuff.
being in Miami, for sure. If you need some graphics, we can get it done. Videography, he can
We've
cut
been
some
in,
stuff up
going
for
on.
you.
It'll be
so,
2 years in June.
Yeah. Yep.
Last time we talked, I was in Memphis.
That's right.
Yeah, we've been in Miami for 2 years now.
Okay. Yeah, I got to talk to you about some
Oh
stuff.
yeah,
down there.
that's right. Yeah, that's and I'm gonna be down there next month. So I scope some stuff out for you. Yeah. We'll talk about that.
Got the spot. Just got to talk about it. We'll talk.
Yeah. Sure. Angelo, what y'all doing this week?
Kiki got another honorable mention. Eve from All the Queen's Men. Eva. She done stepped up, ain't she?
She has.
She done became a real actress. That's all right. We had Traditions Global Cuisine tomorrow night. Tuesday night with your boy Reggie Reed. Got Thursday night, Friday night, and Saturday night. All gonna be at KOD. Thursday night, Destiny. Friday night, we got comedian AD. It was hilarious. Yeah, he's funny, man. And Saturday we have Throw It Off One birthday comedy roast. Rocking it out, man.
Good stuff. Uptown on
What
the
about
road.
you, good sir?
Me. We will find out about ATL's hottest this weekend coming up. The voting has stopped. There was some awards. I don't know if there was some awards given out last night or not, but yeah, we'll find out about that this week. So I'll make sure to let y'all know. As I told you, I am in Grits. I still haven't watched it yet. Girls Raised in the South on the All Black channel.
I came across my phone, my feed the other day.
Season
that's
one.
crazy.
Yeah, season 1, episode 4. I'm in there in a robe, of all things.
Hey,
But-
time out. Before you move forward, don't you ever say it's me in a robe. Look at me and raise your eyebrows again. That was real Diddy-ish. I did not
all they
like
had to do is
it.
stick the baby oil right there.
Right.
And I was in a robe.
I did not look. You my brother, and I love you. But I did not. Just because I said if we got a hotel room, you get the bed. You ever raise your eyebrows at me again? I don't want you looking surprised around me.
Hilarious.
And also the show, the soap opera on CBS, the Black Show. What is it called?
Beyond the Gates.
Yeah, Beyond the Gates, man. I haven't seen it yet.
You got it now?
Everybody told me I was up there today. Sent me
really?
couple of pictures.
That's what's up,
that was a call that I got earlier today. And the crazy thing is, I actually got an email before I heard about all of this. I got an email from the person that booked me, and they asked me if I would be available next month to come back. And I was like, of course. I don't know when they want me to come back, but
That's good stuff.
we'll see how that goes. But yeah, the episode that was on today will actually be on Paramount tomorrow. So I'll be checking it out then. But,
Good.
But yeah,
Check it out.
They say I'm off through
Check it
that
out.
thing. Say I'm off through that thing.
Okay.
And, the funny thing is, when I went there, the jacket that I had on, they fell in love with the jacket. They're like, yeah, man, we like that jacket, blah, 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 blah. But then I couldn't be next to the principal actor because we was filming the scene, and I was,
You outshined them.
yeah, that's what they said. They were like, cut. It was, hey.
You gotta
hey,
move,
man.
You got to move the. You got to move the jacket,
They
sir.
they said Fox. I was standing there like Silver Fox, you. Yeah, bro, we can't have
Pretty
you
Ricky, what they call
We can't
him.
have you next to the principal actor. You're taking too much away from him, And I'm sitting there thinking,
Hilarious.
well, y'all don't even know. I got this doggone jacket from Goodwill, and it's shining on this thing, boy. It's shining. But yeah, I'm excited to see that, to see what happens. That's gonna be my CBS premiere.
Nice.
That's
Never been
what's
on
up, man.
CBS, so
That's big.
congratulations,
That's
looking
big,
forward
bro.
to checking
Good
that
stuff.
on a soap opera.
I've been to
And-
CVS.
and-
CVS, right?
I'm on.
Yeah,
every
yeah.
time I walk in, I'm on the screen.
Don't pick nothing up. Don't pick nothing up in there on that screen. So yeah, check me out, man. Check me out.
That's good, man.
That's gonna do it.
That's on today's episode.
It was on today. Yeah.
Today's episode.
Yeah, today's episode. Also, 2 movies just got booked for my man Ron Godfrey. 2 guests of the show, Ron Godfrey and also Harold Outley. They recommended me for these roles. Both of them did like 3 days apart. Sent them a little clip. They booked me. So it's 2 movies. I know one of them's already booked for Tubi. I don't know what the other one is booked for, but
Good stuff.
yeah, be letting you know I'll be filming those later on this month, as a matter of fact. Yeah.
Congratulations, bro. That's cool.
Yep, yep.
That's cool.
And they're speaking. Yeah, I'm talking. I already got my script. Yeah, I'm gonna be talking. Yeah,
good
that's
stuff.
gonna be dope. It's gonna be
Good
dope.
stuff,
Gonna
good
be dope.
stuff.
So yeah, walking them steps. I ain't gonna forget nobody. I promise you. So
I'll probably hear from my mother tomorrow because she always watched that show. So she probably called. Was that JT?
yeah, tell it was. In Pittsburgh, somebody reached out and said, "Oh yeah, the Stage Play God guys, we coming back here Memorial Day weekend. I think it's the 23rd of May or the 24th, one of those days. Let you know when tickets go on sale for that." But somebody in Pittsburgh reached out to one of the actors in Pittsburgh and said, "Hey, isn't this one of the God guys?"
Nice.
Yeah, that's dope. Start to
Just don't book nothing for January again, man. I ain't
No.
driving.
I got you, bro. Matter of fact, I need to buy that ticket. I need to get that plane ticket. Matter of fact, so yeah, that's what it is. Again, Saga, appreciate you. Coming.
Yeah,
in,
man.
brother.
Good to see you, brother.
For sure. Definitely, brother.
Yeah, appreciate
Definitely.
you coming in. I wanted to get you on back in your element. Get you.
Yeah, feel good. Feel good to be back, getting warmed up.
Yeah.
Get
So,
warmed up.
I figure I'll go and get you warmed up for what's about to come.
Yeah.
So that's gonna do it, man. We will be back next week, same time, 8:30ish. So that's gonna do it, man. Classic Conversations with JT and Lo.
You know what it
We out.
is.
You did.
Boom.
Classic Conversations with JT and Lo. You never know which way to read. Classic Conversations with JT and Lo. You never know which way to read. The record's gonna go. Classic Conversations with JT and Lo. Classic Conversations with JT and Lo. You never know which way to read. The record's gonna go. Classic Conversations with JT and Lo. You never know which way to read. Classic Conversations with JT and Lo. You never know which way to read. The record's gonna go. Classic Conversations with JT and Lo. You never know which way to read. The record's gonna Classic Conversations with JT and Lo. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. It's Classic Conversations with JT and Lo. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. Classic Conversations with JT and Lo.